And this worded problem in particular, it's just basic arithmetic, right? So they say Ray collected 156 shells on Wednesday, and then he collected 67 shells less on Tuesday. They want us to figure out how many he collected on Tuesday. So if he collected 156 shells on Wednesday, the key word that I want you to pay attention to here is less, right? If he collected less shells on Tuesday than on Wednesday, what operation does less indicate to you? And when I say operation, I want you to think about addition and subtraction and multiplication and division, right? Which operation would you say would help you calculate what is 67 shells less? What is 67 shells less from 156? What operation would you use? So writing it out again, right? Just in case you can't like put it together immediately with the words. So you have addition as an operation. You have subtraction as an operation. You have multiplication as an operation. You have division. Right? Which of these operations would you want to use to calculate 67 less than 156? Which operation do you think is the most appropriate one to use? Do you think we should add? Should we add 156 and 67? So normally we use addition when we say more, right? So if they had said he collected 67 more shells than on Wednesday, we would add. So we can't use addition, right? Now we wouldn't use multiplication, and we wouldn't use division in this case, right? This one is between addition or subtraction. So not to eliminate these two options, and I just say that if they had the word more, we would use addition. That means we have to use subtraction, right? So subtraction is usually one that we use whenever they say less. So since they tell us that he collected 67 shells less on Tuesday than what he collected on Wednesday, what we're going to do to work out this problem is find the difference between 156 and 67, right? So if we have to subtract these two numbers, the first thing you need to pay attention to is the digits in your ones position. And in this case, if you look closely, you can see that in the ones position, you have the digits 6 and 7, right? And 6 is less than 7, so we cannot subtract as this is. So we're going to borrow from the tens position, and we know what we do, right? We cross the 5, we leave in 4, and then we're going to add 1 to our ones position. Now we have to remember, in carrying that 1 from the tens position to the ones position, we're actually carrying a group of tens, and when we carry that now, it means that we're adding 10 to 6. So 10 plus 6 is 16, and we're going to subtract 7 from 16. And what is 7 take away from 16 going to give us? So you could count it if you want, and you will get that 16 take away 7 is 9. Now we could do this where we say 14 take away 6, but I want you to practice with your place values, right? So we're going to borrow 1 from the next place value, since 4 cannot take away 6. When we borrow from this position, we leave back 0. We carry the 1 to the tens position, and again it's the same concept. You borrow 10, so you're adding 10 to 4, you'll get 14, and then 14 take away 6 is going to leave me with 8. So how many shells did he collect on Tuesday?
89.
89, right? 89. That's what we're going to put as the answer. 89 shells. So that one was As a problem with English, you need to pay attention to the words that are associated with the operations, right? So make sure that you know them. And once you know them, when they bring worded problems like these, it wouldn't be so problematic for you to handle.